How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday afternoon to you. Checking the watch, although I know it's Thursday afternoon. I've got that one already. Farm Factory Simulator, as if I hadn't burned my brain enough earlier on with Parcel Simulator. Now we come back over here to Farm Factory Simulator, where everything's even more challenging for reasons that we'll get into. A lot of what we're going to be doing today is tearing a lot of stuff down and building a lot of stuff back up, because the thing that's weird to me about this game is the way that they start you out in this game, which feels like it's a really, really bad way to start you out in this game. So we're gonna be doing stuff to basically get it in a way that to me is going to make a little more sense, and that's the beauty with this game. So you can do this a billion different ways, and you're going to be different than anyone else who does it. But we're going to try and do it the way that I think it's going to work for me, and just starting all over from square one on a lot of this. So let's go ahead, get into it. We're going to start out saying hello to everybody we got here. Foxy Gamers over on the Twitch side. I got Mark Nangle, Brian Piotrowski, John Weatherman, Ashanti Franklin, Blessed Day Pam, Michael from Denmark, Rick Trucking, Lady Fluffy Dragon. It's not your fault. You're good. It's not your fault. And Aches all over here on the YouTube side. We've also got Denector at the airport, and Kenta not at the airport over on the Twitch side. And for everyone else that we have out there watching, lurking, hi. Happy Thursday to you. Let's hop in. Sure. All right. So here's the deal. Here's the thing that we've got here. This is a mess. All of this is just an absolute mess of stuff that we've got, like right here, right in front of the door. And it makes absolutely no sense to have any of this at all right here in front of the door. This is just ridiculous, having all this stuff right here in front of a doorway. I got to get rid of it. This is just dumb. It makes no sense to have any of this here in front of a door. So we're going to work on getting this out away from in front of the door. And on top of that, I need to figure out in this game exactly how the heck we even keep one particular thing in stock here. Because right now, I feel like we don't even know that. It's just like, how much of a particular thing do we need to keep everything downstream of it in stock? And we don't even have the answers to that. Most games, you can at least do the math. Here, you can't even do the math. So we're trying to figure this out just like seat of our pants a lot of the time. So we're going to try and change all that. So we're going to let everything that's in here run itself out, and then get everything else out of the way. So all this stuff is just going to get completely out of here. All just going completely out. We're going to let all this stuff run out. And when it runs out, we're then going to go about taking all this stuff and moving it around. Now, the animals, I'm not going to worry about the animals. The animals are going to be fine. They're okay where they are. I don't really care about the fact that the animals are there. They're actually kind of okay here. They're about the only thing on this farm that actually makes any sense at all. But everything else is just a cluster schmooey, and I need to make it less of that. So I don't have a plan. I just know that what I've got ain't good. So I got to make something a little bit better than ain't good. So we're going to try and make it a little bit better than ain't good. It's, again, it's not going to be optimal. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be better than ain't good. So we're going to start with that and see where we get. See what's going to happen. So, and Foxy Gamer, take care of yourself. Thank you very much for stopping in. And it's an impossible order, but I got to try anyway, so it's fine. No problem. Give it a college effort. Yeah, because all this is just, yeah, this just isn't, it isn't working. So we're gonna just try and get things reset a little bit, try and figure some stuff out, and kind of go forward from there. And if it means that the place kind of falls apart for a couple days, it falls apart for a couple days, and I'm not worried about it. So we're going to at least get it where everything is kind of potentially better. So all this stuff just has to run itself out. I'll go ahead and I'll pull this stuff out of here. Might as well grab a box from my set of, like, just safety boxes. So yeah, we'll go ahead, take that, throw that into our machine over here that makes our plant. Takes that plant waste, turns it into fertilizer, so we'll get that cleared out. As these other ones run out, we'll get them cleared out. And then throw that in here. And then just get that done. Mini Mochi, how you doing? Yeah, the store needs absolutely no one to run. I mean, their hope is that you basically have the entire thing automated. 100% soup to nuts, the whole thing. Rick Trucking in middle of nowhere, Idaho. Which is somewhere maybe or maybe not near Boise. It could be. Hard to say. So yeah, ideally, all this stuff will run itself out. And then I want to get this a little bit more in some form of organization. Because there's nothing about this that we can say that we know. I don't know, like, if I have 3 planting stations, I don't know how many pickers I need to successfully run 3 planting stations and keep them running all the time. It's not 1. I don't know if it's 2. It might be 3. But we need to, those are kind of some of the things that we need to figure out. Kind of need to give us an idea. So, and I'm going to say it's Say85. Welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. And a very, very happy Thursday to you. So yeah, this stuff will eventually all run out. When it does, we'll go ahead and then take these things and get them out of here. Start moving it. Because the first thing I want to do, I want to get this stuff, I want to get the outer perimeter along the fence. I mean, I'm guessing that at some point, maybe this area expands and maybe it expands backwards or something like that. But for now, we're going to take it and we're going to push it along the fence. There's no need in this to use the middle. So we're going to get it away from the middle, get it along the fence, and try and see if we can figure out how many of these we can set up in a row and how many pickers we need and how do we hook up all the pickers to conveyors and all this. How do we make any sense of any of this? And all we're going to be making the beginning is bell peppers and paprika sauce. And that's it. That's all we're going to be doing. Start with that. Go forward. And we'll have that and we'll have eggs. And everyone in our store is going to be completely confused. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully my head does not blow up. Hopefully. First time chatter. Hopefully not. We'll be okay. Yeah, so we got everything out of the way here. So it'll work on getting the rest of these done. And then we can take all this other stuff, start pushing it back. Okay, so, like, let's start with this picker. Like, the pickers. How do the pickers, what is the best way to set up everything with the pickers? So pickers are as wide as the farms are. So they're as wide as the farms. Now, and conveyors go behind them. So you could, like, have a bunch of pickers in a row like this, have conveyors behind them, but then you would also have to potentially account for the fact that you would want to have seeds that are filling in somewhere. So you got to figure out, like, everything with the seeds as well. because we've got these seed storage that we could have somewhere in the neighborhood of all these things, and how to make all that happen and all that. So there's a lot to try and figure out here. Now this one is empty. So we're going to start moving these back like that. Now again, nothing that we're doing here is permanent. As always with everything, it's all temporary. None of it's permanent. But just kind of looking at things and being like, with pickers, where's a good place for pickers? What's a good place for the farms? What's a good place for everything? So, imagining it all getting pushed to one side. Yeah, it's all going to get pushed to a side. We're all going to push it over here. So it's all going to end up going like this. And then I got to rotate that like that. So now the question is, if I have got these like this, is it going to be better then to have this and put them in front like here? And have the picker in front of the farm? And then just have maybe 2 pickers for that? And then you can have the conveyors that run along there. Okay, so this is empty. So if we take this, if I have a setup like this, where, oh no, that's okay, that gets out of here. That's not what I want. So you just go out there, go away. And let's get this out of here. You go away. So I'm not worried about the scan area. That's okay. That's not causing me any problems here. So let's just get this out of here. Just set all that down. And then you get out of here. So that's all gone. So as a basic starting point, is this good? So if I have this, just something like this, where I have these farms and these pickers, is that going to work? So in the pickers, they can see everything there. So that's all good. So the pickers are fine there. Can 2 pickers successfully handle 3 farms? That's the big question. And then if I do that, do I set one of these up here like this, right behind it? And rotate it like that and have that there. Oh, shoot. No. Shoot. Nope. Shoot. Doggone it. That did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Oh, doggone it. That was stupid. I didn't want that to do anything. Okay, I didn't want that to do anything. So I've got to, because I want this to do nothing but bell peppers. So is this doing bell peppers and that's the only thing that's going on? Yeah, okay, cool. Because I want all 3 of these to do bell peppers on top of that. I want to set up like clusters. So everything here is bell peppers. I want to get clusters going so that way I can be like, okay, so 3 clusters can handle all the demand that I've got for whatever I'm doing. So will 3 bell peppers then provide enough paprika sauce to mean that we can keep selling enough paprika sauce and not run out of it and things like that? So that's the other part of it. And so that's doing eggplants that I don't really want to do. I'm going to remove that plant. Get out of here. I'm not really all that worried about you. Go away. I don't want you there. Okay. So you guys are going to do nothing but bell peppers. All 3 of you are going to be bell peppers. So if all 3 of you are bell peppers, and all you do is that, now, that's got it, like, way over here. I mean, I could move this even a little bit more to the left. I could swing everything a little bit more over to the left, just a bit. And put it there. So, starting with that, how will that do? That's the big question. How will that do? Will that be okay? So then take that, because we got to put a merger there, because the line's going to run this way. I should really put a merger here as well. And that's the horrible thing, is that then you can't even see a darn thing. So it's just, and then we can go here, set that up like this, set that up like this, set that up like this, and then it can all run to the door. So that goes there. I need a couple more straights. Do I even have any more straights? I got some straights over here and stuff. So we got some straights. So let's put that there. And then, so I would still need another merger, because I got rid of that merger. Or do I even need a merger there? I don't even think I need a merger there anymore. So at this point, I don't need one. So Queens is on 135 stream streak. That is a lot of streams. A lot of streams. A whole lot of them. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and then rotate that like that. So at this point in time, that doesn't need a merger, as it stands right now. And then this currently does not need a merger. So if I just complete this connection and go, whatever it is, a few more straights. And then if I move this over here as well to get it where it's just inside the door, as opposed to like in the middle of the doorway. So move all this over. So it's at the edge of the door instead of like right in the middle of the door. So at least now it's not in the doorway. And then 2 more straights. Which I may or may not have over here. I don't know if I have any straights over here. I may not. Oh, I do have some straights here. Okay, so I had plenty of straights. No problem. So set those up like this. And then all this needs to be updated. To level 2, and then I'll get sped up. So there's all that, and I've got a whole bunch of eggplant that somehow worked their way through there. Maybe I had some extra eggplant somewhere in the process. Could be that we had eggplant. Is that eggplant over there? Is that what happened? Oh, that's what happened. We had some eggplant there. So, Mr. Help, how you doing? Great to see you. So now with just this, if I just have this, only this, as a start, And all it's doing is this is then taking all those bell peppers, and it's taking those bell peppers and turning them into paprika sauce. Paprika sauce. Did I slow down the belts? I don't think I did. I thought I sped them up. Maybe I had some that I accidentally slowed down, but I thought I sped them up. Oh, those oh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was an error. That was an error. There we go. So, and Mr. Help, thank you so much for the 1,000 joules. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very kind of you to do. Oh, yeah. So what will this do? Will this be enough to keep on making paprika sauce? How much will it make? How much will we sell? Am I going to constantly be running out of it? So I'm just going to go with this as a start. And the eggs are just going to keep on doing the eggs. That we're going to have that. And then I can take this thing, set it up behind it. Where do I have a seed machine that has... Well, it won't matter now because this will... I can take all the other seeds out of here. So all it's going to be pulling out of here is the bell peppers. So it's not going to pull anything else because all these are making is bell pepper plants. That's it. So it's not going to pull anything else. So the tomatoes and the eggplants, I can get those out of here. And that'll be fine. So we'll go with this as a start. We're going to go ahead and end the day. And again, not worried about anything else. Not worried about a darn thing. Not worried about what's going to happen with tomatoes. Not worried about what's going to happen with the eggplant. That's all going to run out. I got no problem with it. Just going to do nothing but paprika sauce and only paprika sauce and see whether or not with what I've got, we have enough to keep up with demand. What's going to happen here? How's it going to go? And eggs will be eggs. And if we get to the point where I can get another animal in here, we'll get another animal. But I don't think I can even do that because I can't afford it anyway. Animal pens are $5,000, and then the animals are a lot. $9,600. And then $8,400 for that. So, yeah. I'm going to be the king of paprika and eggs. That's going to be what I do. And that's what I'm going to do best, is paprika and eggs. That's all I'm going to do, is that. And so, yeah, these things are running as fast as they can. Yeah, we can only get 12 in a pen. Yeah, I wasn't planning on buying any. That was not an intent to purchase anything. That was a misclick. So then let's pull all that out of there. Throw this in here. Well, not like that, dummy. That don't work. Do it like this. That would be the way to do it. Kind of like that. That's the way you want to do that. So, the store's going to be called Eggrika. That's fine. Why do I have that there? What is that doing? Is that doing anything? Was that there for some other reason? That might have been there for something else. I don't even know why that's there. I'm not sure why I've got that there. So let's just drop that out in the distance. Leave that there. And throw away my security box. And so this is handling both things. So it's handling the plant waste, so they're handling the plant waste and the peppers. And then the question becomes, oh, and I can stand up here. Cool. So I can see how this is all looking. Because if I can get something that I can duplicate throughout here, then that's good. The question becomes, how much do I need in order to get something that will then supply more than gets demanded? Oh, and Oma Tina's out front. I think she's around. Oh, no. Is she around front? Oma Tina, oh, yeah, there she is. Hi. Yes, you completed the full egg sales target. Cool. You completed every required sale correctly. Good work, new farmer. See you later. Okay, awesome. Later. We'll see you. Love the running outfit. Cool. So yeah, we're out of eggplant. I don't care. We're getting up there on paprika sauce, trying to do that. And living my life. Thank you so much for the 440 joules. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have plant food. I have both kinds right now. So I've got this Nutri-Vit blend that I do actually have to get out there. So I got to get one of my nutrient things and put it back here too. So let's plop that back here as well. Here. And then fill that up with nutrients. So let's pull that out of here. Oh, need the box first. Yeah, need the box. That helps. Grab the box. And we'll throw that in there. Just try and load that up as much as we can. I think I might finally have the bigger box things, because I think at level 10 you get the things where you can have the 48 boxes as opposed to the 24s. So let me see if I do actually have that. Do I have the... someone wants to come by here. I'm not ready for him. Utility? No, it's not utility. It's not conveyor. It's... Well, what are you? What is this thing? Supplies? Equipment? Oh, here we go. Box generator large. 600. That's what I want. I want one of those. Which I don't think became available to me until level 10. So let's set you up. Right about here. Okay, so there's that. Let's pack you up, get you out of here. And then, can I sell you? Is there a way to sell these? How do we sell them? Like oh, C to sell. You got it. You got to get it out of your hands. Okay, if it's not in your hands, you can sell it. Got it. R to pack, drop it on the ground, then C to sell. Gone. Okay, there we go. Excellent. There's that. Got it. Benjamin Montgomery.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you so much for the $2. You're a little bit early on my birthday, but I appreciate it. So, but thank you so much for the $2. Very, very kind to you. Mike Lowry on a 5-stream streak. Cryo on a 150-stream streak. Thank you both so much for that. Living my life. Thank you for the additional 102 joules. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we now have some nutrients going in there. Oh, and I can get my box of 48 to grab the rest of that. That's why I did this. So let me grab my 48. Throw it at the machine. So Fluffy, how's it going? We're trying to get make some sense out of this entire thing. Trying to get an understanding. Trying to get some things that works. Trying to get some things that are repeatable. Trying to get some things that are going to be functional. Trying to get all the things. All right, so there's all that. I can buy a whole bunch of that as well if I felt like it, just to load it up even more. I might just buy some, because we do make some, just don't make it very fast. So I might buy some more of that. And I believe, yeah, this is the better stuff. So we're going to do this. We'll buy one of those. Buy 2 of those. Throw that in there, because this is actually better for the plants. Right, so there's that. And then there's that one. Alright, so there's that. So we're in pretty good shape now. And then how are we looking here? So if we go over here, we are barely hanging on paprika sauce. Barely hanging on. And we're not doing enough there. So even with that, we're not making anywhere near enough. So basically what that's telling me is I need to double this entire operation to even begin to think of having enough. So, okay, that's fine. We're nowhere, we're not stocking any of it. We're not even keeping up with demand on it. So we're just going to keep on going with this. And again, if all I do is I make paprika sauce, I'm good with it. I just want to figure out how much paprika sauce we need to make to keep up with demand on it. That's all I want. It's all I want. So let's duplicate this entire operation. That's already on bell pepper plants. So that's good. So these are facing like this. These need to be changed to become bell pepper plants. So there we go. Oh, it's your brother's birthday. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Say happy birthday to your brother then. Okay. That's what threw me off. Oh, that's not next to it. So you go there. And then this can now start swinging. Oh, and those are not next to each other. So there's that. There we go. And then there's that one. Okay. And then this one also needs to be set up for bell peppers. So nothing but bell peppers here. So you bought the game, have not yet played it. This game will try and throw everything in the world at you. Do not let it. This game will try and beat you up and say, oh, you can do this, and 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 you can do that, and you can do this. Don't let it. Don't take the bait. Don't let the game bait you into doing too many things at once, because you will definitely lose your mind. So, farms are the right way. That's all right. I mean, they're facing the same way as the other ones are. So, and then we've got the pickers. So we can put a picker, or where are the pickers at? Or are they, what's going on here? Let's take a look. Where'd my pickers go? The pickers are, oh no, okay, I see it. No, got it. Well, I removed the plant. Didn't want that one anyway. It didn't look good. All right, there we go. Now that's right. Okay, and then there. And then there. Okay, now that's right. There we go. And then my other pickers. I have leveled up. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Whatever the game has that they want me to do, I'm not doing it. So no, we're not going to worry about that. Now the question becomes, can I if I've got 6 planters, can I put 3 pickers down there? So can I just keep going every other with a picker? So we're going to try that. We're going to see if that works. And I'm going to get another merger because we're going to keep on going down the line here is basically what the plan is. Cloth. I don't even care. Whatever. Sure. That's fine. Not interested. I can't even make paprika sauce and keep it in here. I don't care about cloth. So let's go ahead. Get ourselves another merger. I probably need no, I don't need straights. I've got straights over there, so we're good. So let's grab a couple of straights. There's a merger. Do I have another merger? No, it's a filter. There's another straight. So, I wouldn't say I'm running a strict program. I'm trying to run a program where I understand what's going on and can keep up with demand. So, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it strict. Okay, there's that. Speed up, or level up, level up, level up, and speed up. Okay, so there's that. So, and these, now this has a range of, or does it? No, this doesn't have a range. So then I would set up another nutrient storage back here. So I'd have that kind of in the middle. I'd have another seed storage back here. That's also in the middle. So now that'll start getting all my bell peppers going there. So those are going to load up with all the bell peppers. This is in reverse. That's fine. So yeah, now we got bell peppers there. We got bell peppers there. I am out of bell peppers there. So let's grab a box, my security box, my safety box. Take a whole bunch of those out of here. Put them all into here. And then grab a few more of those out of there. And put them there. Okay. So now we got 2 rounds of bell peppers going down the line here. And then the question becomes, how well will everything keep up with everything? How will it do? What will happen here? Like, if I take a look again at this, like, these are no longer growing or productive. So these are not productive for reasons. Is it because I moved the machine, or what's the deal? Why did those... I mean, it says grow 25% production. Oh, I mean, did they already run through the series that fast? Maybe those were the ones that were there from before. Maybe that's what it was. But still, at this point, 3 pickers are not keeping up with that one. So, yeah, this answers the question. 3 pickers is not enough. Because 3 pickers cannot keep up with 6 plots. So, that's another thing I've learned. So, that means that maybe we probably need to do this. And then we're going to set up a 4th picker and just have 2 pickers for every 3 plots. The picker is picking waste, because if I don't have that picker pick waste, I'm going to have another picker pick it. How many times can I say picker in a row? So yeah, we're going to get another picker. So we're just going to have... did it somehow get turned off from it? Let's see. What is that set up for? And what happened with you? All right, well, let's hold that thought then. Oh, you were the only one who was. Okay. All right, so let's check this. Let's check that out. Let's see if that will work. So before we do anything, you're still in range. You're not far enough in range. So let's go ahead and move you back. Let's go ahead, put you back here. Let's try the every other again. So we'll see if this will work. All right, so now we're back to this. So every other is now being handled. So, and we'll keep an eye on this, see what we got. Just stand up above it, parkour away to a high spot. There we go. That works. Way up here. This works. So yeah, we got picker, we've got picker, we got picker, we got 2 farms. I've got 6 bell pepper plants. They've got seeds. The only thing that I could possibly do, which I can't really do because the pickers are on this side, I don't have a way of like getting seeds auto-filled into there unless I set up even more pickers back there to pick the seeds off the ground and put them into the machines. So I could put even more pickers back here and have pickers that just pick up stuff that I put on the ground, and then they can pick up nutrients and seeds and throw them in there. So I could set up yet another picker here to do that somewhere, or put one in the middle and it might supply both of them. That's worth giving a look. It's worth checking. Let's try that. So if we go here, I do not have... Oh, I do have another picker. And you are going to get changed. So let's... Off. You'll do plants. You'll do nutrients. So we're going to take you. We're going to plop you right back here. And then where is the outputs on this? Or does it, yeah, this outputs somehow. But yeah, that outputs. And then that can output to there and there, I believe. So, yeah, you missed parkour. I parkoured. I did some parkour. Okay, so then... No, that can't actually be that way, because if it is, then it won't see anything. So I've got to go like this. So rotate, and maybe you sit up against the fence line. You can sit up against the fence line. That'll work. And then we'll do... those are inbound. So, yeah. Right now, we're just going to focus on getting it to fill up the seats. Just the seats. We'll just have to do that. So then, to do this, I would need... There's a splitter in here somewhere. Somewhere there's a splitter. Rotary splitter conveyor. And then... From here, I need... So if I split off of there... I need maybe like 3 straights and a couple of curves. Let's see what I've got. What do we got over here? Straights. There's a curve. There's a curve. There's a straight. That might even be enough. And then the... Well, let's get one more straight just in case. So one more straight. And then the splitter. See if this is going to work. So splitter and straight. So splitter. Drop that right there. And then we're going to go... Oh, nope, that ain't going to work. Can that go any further back? Because otherwise this entire thing is off just a smidge. Can that go up against the fence? Nope, that can't go any further back. Yeah, that can't go any further back. So with the way I've got this built, I'd have to curve... Well, no, it's fine. I just can't read. No, I'm good. I'm fine. We got this. So what do I got? I've got the straights. And then we're going to go straight. And then we're going to go curve. Into there. And then same thing over here. Gonna curve into here. This is the seed machine, so after reverse, and then off of here I needed one more straight. I came up one straight short, so one more straight would have done it. Okay, no problem. So one more straight. We'll finish this. Okay. So then you will handle bell pepper plants, compost, and that. So now if I go here and buy a bunch of these, so let's buy a bunch of that, and then let's also buy a bunch of that. How much is that going to cost me? $5,600. There we go. So, okay. So the only thing that would be a concern is like if I ran out of seeds, or if I ran out of space to put these seeds in. Okay, and then speed all that up. Speed you up. It's a shame you can't buy all these things in level 2 to begin with. That'd be nice if you could. Alright, so that's all sped up. So grab a whole bunch of these. And just drop this somewhere right back here where I can see it. Just somewhere right here where I can see it. That's fine. So it'll load all that up. Or should. Or you will. I don't want you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Why did you do that? Stop it. What are you doing? No. Why? No. Oh, shoot. That was the problem. Okay, so that's all going to go fall off into somewhere. Well, we'll see where those bell pepper plants fall. They may go all the way in. Who knows? Like, why did you pick that up? What are you doing? What are you doing here? That's what you're doing. You were set up. You were my old one that was taking care of plants and stuff. That's what it is. Okay. Which is probably why you weren't also doing bell peppers. And again, now that's backwards. So we can't do any of that. Well, it can go here, so we can go here. So it can see it if it's here. I can drop it at the side. If I drop it at the side, it can see it and it can deal with it. It should drop it at the side and deal with it. Now you can see it. Now you can do things with it. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Now things are happening. Now things are happening. Now we got it. So. It's fine. I'm clicking all the buttons. Don't worry about it. Just sit back, relax. Don't worry. It's fine. Just sit back, grab a Coke. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just sit back, relax. It's okay. You're getting too worried. Just take it easy. It's all right. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We're fine. So, there you go. Enjoy. Now, how are we doing here? Finally, we got a lot of paprika sauce. So, I think we have now... Well, it may be because the day is over. So, maybe that's part of it. So, okay, let's go ahead. End the day. We might actually now have a thing that works. Maybe. Anything that's a thing that can be duplicated. We might finally have it. It might go there. Yeah, and I do need to get the nutrients in there. I did not put the nutrients in there. And honestly, if I was going to do it, it wouldn't be splitters, it'd be filters. I'd have to put a filter here, and I would have to put a filter here in order to have that work. So yeah, I did not plan in for the nutrients yet. I wanted to see if this was going to work, and then go from there. So I don't know why I bought the nutrients. Otto, I really don't have time to talk to you, dude. Okay, whatever. Choose one crop and keep the machine limited to it. If another crop appears, then you were not paying enough attention. Yeah, whatever, shut up. No, that ain't happening anytime right now. So, no. And if there's an efficient way of setting it up, I'm never going to figure it out. Don't worry. And you don't have to tell me either. It's okay. It's all good. No, I will fumble and stumble my way through it and figure something out. But I don't need to know, and I don't want to know the most efficient way. That's boring. Efficient is dull. What fun is that? Knowing the efficient way of doing it, then everyone would play that way, and that's just yawn. So, no. It's all good. All right, so that is still going. So they're buying this so quickly. So darn quickly. They're buying all the things. But this now feels like it's is there something? Oh, you're not. You slowed down. I'm like, why is this slowing down in the loop? So, put it in a nutrient box and test, but it'll go to the wrong thing. This is seed storage, not nutrient storage. So if I do that, it's going to go. You see, that's not nutrients. That's seeds. So I would have to put a filter there to make that work. So I have a filter, don't I? Yeah, I've got a filter here. Oh, shoot, and it's the stupid filters. Oh, no, not the filters. Oh, the dumb filters. The seed fill is connected to the nutrient output. Is it? If that is, it's completely by mistake. Oh, well, that's just completely by mistake that happened. So, yeah, that was not intentional. I didn't mean for that to happen. So the fact that happened was just dumb luck. It was not an intent. Again, because I'm not that smart. You guys don't realize I'm not that smart, and you need to stop trying to make me smarter. It ain't going to happen. Attempts to make me smarter are futile. You're going to have more luck, and you're going to get more satisfaction from yelling at a wall. It is not worth it. Like I said, it's not worth it to try and make me smarter. Just stop trying to make me smarter. I'm not going to get smarter. Stop trying to make me smarter. I'm dumb. I know I'm dumb. I'm fine with being dumb. Don't make me smarter. I'm good. I'll be fine. I'm good with my stupidness. I'm good with it. Enjoy your Coke. There. It ain't worth it to try and make me smart. If I get smart, it won't be fun. Like I said, if you want smart play, watch Austin. Austin's smart. I'm an idiot, and I'm fine with it. So, yeah. All right, so I think we've at least got something here. What it is, I don't know, but we got something. So, what? What? What do you want? Love the glasses. Hello. I did not mean to stare. Yeah, whatever. Studying the machines. Your name is Felix, an engineering student. Okay, whatever. Yep, sure, whatever. What do you got? Same place. I would like to examine some of your production samples. Prepared a small work. No, what? I don't have pickles, dude. I'm nowhere near pickles. Fine, whatever. Max, how you doing? Good to see you. I right now I'm still trying to figure stuff out. And then Davis, oh yeah, I did see that. The trouble is that you only have one supply platform. So I could put it where one is, but then given the fact that unless I can buy multiple supply drops, then it will only work in one area, but it won't work in all the areas. So yeah, I could drop it right there, just go, but then it won't work for anything else I do. Like if I had unlimited ones, then yeah. But I only have that one. I do remember trying that. That's where having a whole bunch of them would be nice. So, yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. The big challenge with the game really is knowing exactly how much of anything you need. Should throw that up there. It's fine. It'll get it. How much of anything you need in order to just keep up with things. Like right now, am I keeping up with everything just with paprika sauce? Are we keeping up with it? And right now the answer is still no. I've got 3 here, and we're still barely keeping up with anything, despite how much we've got going on there. And part of it is probably because we're not making anything other than that. That's part of it. So like if I were to start expanding into another thing, that might help the entire matter, potentially. So I could set up another line somewhere, which maybe when the day ends, we might work on getting another thing going. Maybe start duplicating this entire setup and then seeing what else we can make. This guy wants what? Pickles? How the heck do I even go about making pickles? If we were going to make a pickle, what do we even got to do to make a pickle? I know what a pickle is. I just don't know how we make them in this game. What is a pickle? Oh, that's just in a cannery. Okay, sure. So I would need some cucumbers. I would need some... yeah, just cucumbers. That's it. So if I moved this over a couple of spaces... and kind of tried to go with this. Peter Martin! Welcome back to Rusty Champagne. 3 months. Team Red? Thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can make some of the homemade pickles. Will they buy them here? If so, I'd be all about it. Now, the thing I got to figure out is if I do this, because of these dumb filters, and the fact that you've got filters that all go their own way, and you don't have a filter that goes forward and left. It's the 3 filters. So if we take a look at the filters here. Why they don't have a filter that goes forward and left, I don't know. Like, matches exit one way, and then, yeah. Feeds in from the left and back, matches exit to the right, rejects out the front. So, I guess you could have that. So feed left, match would go left. So, oh gosh, this is... I'm sitting here literally looking like this. And thinking. So one would... Gosh. Looking at these. So front and right. So matches continue out the front. Rejects branch out the right. Which you can't... That wouldn't work because you want... Yeah. So we wouldn't want that. Matches exit to the right. So, but then again, that would be rejects out the front coming right back at me, which is not what I want. I want something where it will continue on if it's a reject. So matches front rejects right. Is that what it was? So matches front, rejects right. And I could just turn it on its side. Matches front, rejects right. I think I saw that as an option. I just had to look at this again. Matches front, rejects right. Okay, there we go. If a chicken and a half could lay an egg and a half in a day and a half, how long would it take a grasshopper with a wooden leg to kick all the seeds out of a dill pickle? All right, so if I move this over one spot, so let's break that. And let's start moving all this over one spot. So, all right, so we're going to move all this over one spot. To give myself a little more space. So that's actually all lined up. So now the next thing I want is another filter. So I'm going to set up another cannery here. So we can move you back into place. Okay. So you're going to go there. And then we're going to get a filter. I'm going to get another cannery. We're going to try this entire thing again. So front right. Got that. I could be dreaming of conveyor belts. Stuff like that happens. You get into something where you're like playing a game or something, and all of a sudden you have dreams of it that night. It's kind of weird. It does happen though. So one of those cannery, buy one of those. Okay, I'm gonna need another merger for this entire thing when I do this. So let's get another merger while we're doing this entire thing. I'll need a couple of curves, I'm sure, to make this all happen. I'm gonna need a bunch of straights to make all this happen. Let's get that many of them. So, lights! Baby lights. Okay. That's my brain's going to be saying. Okay, so filter, straight, curve, straight, merge, cannery, filter, straight, curve, straight. That's all fit in my inventory. Cool. So then, let's actually pick that up, get that out of the way. Okay, so then filter. No, filter. There you are. So then, yeah, this is what I want. This is actually what I want. What I really, really want. Then, speed it up. So, no, that's not what I want. Okay, speed it up. And there. Filter for bell peppers. So filtering for bell peppers again, because that one is... Actually, no, what is that? Why did I have that there? What was the point of this? What was this doing? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So, no, that's... so that is doing... Oh, that was there for when I was making multiple things. So then this is filtering... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. So now this part doesn't work right. Okay. Because now it's going to say... And can you filter more than one thing? You can. You can filter more than one thing. So filter for bell peppers and cucumbers. There we go. So that's going to filter both of those. Got it. So it's going to filter bell peppers and cucumbers that way. If it's not either of those, it's going to go that way. Okay, that's what we got. All right, cool. Still on. Bell peppers are then going to go that way. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, now we got it. Now we're back. Moving on. Okay, there's that. And then that's going to go in there. Perfect. So that's now working. So now, next thing, ... Another cannery. Just like this. It's not going to be a lot of space in there. It's going to be snug. Very, very snug. Well, I can actually push that further away. That'll be fine. That works. And then now we're going to go straight out of here. And then curve over to... I mean, I guess I can go in this one. So let's go here. Let's just take that one. Might as well use the front. That's backwards. Let's go that way. So, John, take care of yourself. Have yourself a wonderful night. We will see you again tomorrow. Assuming I still have my sanity, which I may not. There's a chance I may not. There's a chance that I may just be sent away to the funny farm after this, but that's okay. That's going to go... is that going to go out? No, that's going to go there. And then straight... Okay, and then straight, straight, straight. And then you're out of there. Okay, and then merge. There. And then that merges out. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Funny Farm Factory Simulator. Ah! Okay. And these... Oh, that one's backwards. That's a problem. So let's fix that. Aside from that, it's good. Okay. So there's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. That's all going. These are all updated. So then this will be... let's just pack that up. Yeah, $6. I'm fine with that. Okay. So now that is all set up there. Let's just get all that out of my inventory. So then the next thing is going to be duplicating this entire concoction for cucumbers. This entire shebang for the wonderful world of cucumbers. Because if I take a look, how are we doing? Are we... Paprika sauce is still not really getting caught up. Now, the only thing might be when we get further along with this that I might be able to start knocking this down a bit, because if we sell more products than just paprika sauce, people will order more of a mix, and that will help things out. So there is that entire thing. I've got 6 farms, right? Yeah, I got 6 farms there. So let's do this. Let's just get this all set up a bit at a time. This guy wants eggplant. He ain't getting any eggplant. I'm not doing it. We ain't worried about eggplant right now. Otto or whatever. I want my eggplant. You ain't getting it. Shut up. No eggplant for you. Not happening. Okay, so then I need that. I'm going to need at least a couple more, 3 more pickers at least to do this. Probably seed storage and nutrient storage. I'm going to need a couple of mergers on top of all this, leaving me with a whopping $93, so that ain't going to work. Maybe I'll have to scale this down a little bit to start. So we'll start there. It's an eggplant / aubergine free zone. You don't get no stinking eggplant here. No. No eggplant for you. You can have pickles all you want, darn it, but no eggplant. Okay. What did I swap out there? I swapped out a curve? Okay, let's go with that. Let's start setting some of this stuff up. So we've got these. Make sure they're facing the proper direction. They are facing the proper direction. Okay. Then we'll go ahead. Set up another picker right here. Now, again, do I want to get these pickers where they're... I feel like I still want it where I want... No, I know what I want. I'm good. I'm good. Now I'm just going to talk to myself for a little while. Pay no attention. This is the point of the stream where Rusty talks to himself and goes, and and stuff like that, and it's all good. None of it will make any sense. In my day, we didn't have eggplants. We just ate regular plants, and we liked it. That made no sense, but that's okay. I'm good with it. Why do I have a filter in my hand? I have no idea. Could not tell you. So that's going to go out there. And that's going to go out there. And this entire upgrading every machine and every conveyor one at a time makes me sad. It really would. Is there a third person? If there is, I'm not aware of it. Like, is there a drone? Can I, like, use drone setting like in Foundry or Eden Crafters? Where I can just look from down below? Oh, they're adding it. Okay. Got it. And Tinating and Aorta, how you doing? I don't think I've said hi to either of you yet. Okay, so now this is a start. Nutrient storage, this can go back here, kind of like these. And let me set it up in the way that I've got it there before, which I did completely by mistake. And then this filter machine I'm carrying for no reason, so we can get that out of here. And I just realized you can hit T to no longer see what you have, because it says right here in the bottom left of the screen that I've not seen, it says T for box mode, and then T for hand mode. And I didn't realize that until now. Why? Because I don't read. Because I'm not smart. And this actually needs to be over 1. There we go. Streamer blindness is a crippling disease. It's really bad. It's horrible. It's the worst. Okay, how much money do I have? $6,000. So I can now go ahead. I need let's see, a couple more straights. So we need like 5 more straights and another couple pickers. Let's see if I can do this. A picker, 5 more straights. Another picker for behind all this. Another merger to complete this part of the operation. Okay. Chevy, how you doing? Great to see you again. Happy Thursday to you. That curve keeps on getting in my way. Picker, picker, straight, 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 and is that the... That's that filter machine that I don't know. I really should sell these. I should sell that. Get it out of here. Because that's just going to keep bugging me. Okay, so picker. Right there. Picker. So this picker is kind of like here. So what's going to happen is that that's going to be like this. I think I've got it kind of set up kind of like that. It's close enough. It'll be fine. Because that's going to then supply that with, that's going to supply this one and then the other ones here with nutrients and whatnot. When I get that part set up, when I get that all finished and into this entire operation. And then merge. Okay. Those are updated. The picker back here also needs the same thing. Okay, so you're fast. Thankfully, they don't have anything in this game like the other Bewalter games where when you speed up the machines, they take damage. So that's good. Is this backwards? This is backwards. That needs to face that way. That does. That is backwards. There we go. 116 people watching me organize. Wow. That's... Yeah. Thank you all, for sure. So then what else do I need? We got to go splitter, straight, curve. Should work. Yeah, splitter, straight, curve. So let's do that. So straight. I got a curve over there because I keep on remembering that I do. Splitter. Okay. So let's do that. Yeah, there's my curve. All right. So then splitter. Then we'll go here. Now, this will let me know if I've got it in the wrong place compared to where the other one is. I think it's in the wrong place. I think it needs to be one over. Yeah, it needs to be one over to match the way that I've got this one set up. So this needs to all move over one spot. To match my other operation. So that is kind of like that. I think. Or it's close enough. So now this actually needs, these all need to actually be set up to do some, you're going to do cucumbers. So everybody here is doing cucumbers. Everybody here. Get some cucumbers. Oh no, we got to do this part first. So cucumbers and actually plant waste. Got to make sure you're also doing plant waste. Okay. You're two selected. Two selected. Oh, is that one backwards? Oh, no. That's just what you guys are doing. Yeah, the pickers are doing that. That's what they're doing. They're doing that. Okay. You guys are getting cucumber plants and any nutrients. Okay, and you're getting cucumber plants and any nutrients. And then you're getting cucumber plants and any nutrient. Okay. Okay. A filter instead of a picker mechanic. I'm going to assume again that because I'm not smart. So I'm going with what makes sense to me. I'm going to go with that. I'm duplicating what I've already got set up and going with it. And besides, it doesn't cost that much more anyway, so it's all good. What was I doing? Supplies. We're going to get a bunch of those. And we're going to get a bunch of those. There. In 48s? Yep. All that. Got it. Balance is not enough. Okay, that's fine. Let's drop this down to 5s. 5s each. Okay. Oh, I can only carry 3 of each. That's right. Those don't stack. And then I should just be able to drop that there, and you should pick all that up. No, you won't, because I didn't. Oh, no, you will. That's right. Oh, they're picking up everything from the ground, so I don't even really need that. If I have that stuff there, then these guys I don't even really need that. But I can tell you to do stuff as well, so you're going to actually do the same stuff. So you can go ahead, you can do eggplants, and you can do all the nutrients. So you do all that. So you can also get involved in this. Go ahead. Get in the action. And you are no, you're facing, yeah, you are backwards. Well, that's right. So I can't have it there. That's right. I've got to have it by the side. That's the only way this works is if I have it by the side. So it's got to sit right there. And then you can get involved in the action. So if I set you there, then you can get to be part of the fun. Now you're part of the fun. There we go. Now you're in it. So that will actually do its thing as well. Or you'll do some of the thing. Yeah, no, you're doing all the thing. That's bell pepper plants. I don't know why I've got a box of bell pepper plants. Oh, because those were from before. That's why. I'm like, why do I have bell pepper plants there? Those are from before. That's what it is. That's what it was. And do I have eggplant on the brain? Might have eggplant on the brain. Because I was talking about eggplant before. There we go. That's got it. So now you should get in the action. Yep, there you go. Or you should, at some point, let's try throwing them at you again. Maybe that'll help. Or did it not save it? It did. Okay, you're just still not thinking about it for some reason. Let's throw it at you again. It's pondering. It's contemplating. Now it's going. There we go. Maybe it just had too much stuff in it. That might have been what it is. It's got a limited supply. That's probably what's going on there. Okay. All right, so now we've got cucumbers. So this will be picking cucumbers. And if we take a look in here, you are going to be making F. Yeah, that's right. It's F for this. You're going to be making pickles. And we're going to speed you up. And we're going to speed you up. There we go. So now you will eventually make some pickles. And then when you make the pickles, you will spit the pickles out there. They will go there. They will land there. Now I have a whole bunch of paprika sauce. I have 390 of them. I think because the store has been closed for I don't even know how long. So maybe that's the answer. Is just to keep the store closed for a couple hours, let everything like kind of stack up and then go crazy in terms of selling. That could be it. So let's take these, change that to... You're going to become pickles. You're going to become pickles. $31 for pickles. Holy cow. Dang. Those must be some mighty darn pickles. Mighty darn good pickles, man. $31 for pickles. Jeez. I don't think I've ever had a pickle that's $31. I'm going to guess that that's one really tasty pickle. Like a delish pickle is what we got going on here. There's my first pickles. But these things are all slow because I did not speed them up. That's sped up. Everything before it is sped up. So that's all going through there, just like that. Then that's going there. That's making ourselves some... That's making some pickles. That's making some paprika sauce. Okay. So now I feel like we've got two things happening here, which is a good start. And again, the idea might be that I could maybe just maybe switch some of this. I think all this is on speeder. This is speedy. This is all on speedy. I made all these speedy. So, and Todd Wilkes, how you doing? Yeah, so that's on speedy. So everything is on fast. So the thought is, now that we have a couple things in the mix, maybe, just maybe, we can take this, and instead of having 6 of everything, maybe we have 4 of everything. Because now that we've got more products here, we might be able to change it where we go 4 bell peppers, 4 cucumbers, and maybe I throw 4 eggplant in the middle, just for all the eggplant lovers in this town. It's possible. And for that matter, what do we do with eggplant? I know you can turn eggplant into ratatouille. What else can you do with eggplant in this game? Eggplant? What do you do with eggplant? Other than really hit it with all kinds of flavoring, because eggplant by itself doesn't really taste like much of anything. So, Lady Fluffy Dragon, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful night. We will see you again very, very soon. So, what do we do with eggplant? You can't make it here, so nothing there turns into eggplant. This is just a nightmare of a recipe right here. Ratatouille. An absolute nightmare on wheels. I don't even want to thinking about making those. Because just all of the concepts of taking all of that and putting it together is like 4th level satisfactory, and I'm not anywhere near that. So I'm not even going to think about that one. I'm barely 1st level satisfactory. So we're not even going to think about that. So there's nothing really that I can do with eggplant other than make it, or aubergine. I think in most places outside of the United States, it's aubergine. But for whatever reason in the States, it's eggplant. But most places, it's aubergine. Shakshuka is another thing. Chicken, eggs, and tomatoes. Possibilities. Possibilities there. We got 102 chicken eggs. Oh, is there anybody standing outside? You are. Hi. Reference samples are complete. I recorded what I needed to measure. Thank you. I will examine the samples at home before using the measurements. See you again. Okay, later. Later, Gator. I don't have your stuff. So you're just going to stay away. We leveled up. I don't even want to know. Oh, chilies. Chili plants. That would actually be a good thing, because I could have a whole series of mixers here. Get another mixer going around here. Like maybe sneak another mixer here into the corner, and then have chilies and pickles and paprika all being made with mixers here. That is a possibility. So, Mr. Vodka, how you doing? First time chatter on Twitch. Greetings from France. You're set up for the plants. Absolutely. What I have right now, and I'm not saying that this is the best way to go, but what I have right now is I have right now 6 planting farms right here that are all doing bell peppers. And I currently have 3 plants right here that are doing cucumbers. And then I've got a picker. I've got pickers behind it to feed it with seeds and with nutrients. And then I've got, for every 2 plant machines, I've got 1 picker to pick the stuff. And that seems like it's doing pretty good in terms of keeping up so far. I feel like I now have something that is functional. I have not bought the first warehouse yet. I don't have the cash. I don't have the $7,500. If I did, I would certainly get that, but I don't have the cash. more. Or is this it? Oh, no, that's the second one. Yeah, this is the first one for 7,500. I don't have the cash yet. And now if I look, yeah, we've got paprika sauce. We've got pickles. Everything seems like it's hunky-dory. Again, if I take a look over here, lots of paprika sauce. So we're now actually well ahead on paprika sauce. Although that just now dropped to like 440. I thought that just said 550. Am I losing my mind that that said like 559 just a second ago? That paprika sauce. Did that not just say 550 something? Because I really thought it did. Maybe it didn't, but I really thought that said like 5. Yeah, that says 568 again. So what the heck's going on with that count? What is going on here? What is happening with my counts? What is happening? I do not get it. Why is that now say 492? What is happening here? And who's over here picking in here? Who's over here? Are you, what are you picking? Are you, oh, I know what you're doing. I know what that thing's doing, I think. Do I know what it's doing? Oh, I know what it's doing. It's picking all the bell pepper plants that landed in here by mistake. That's what's going on. I'm like, why the heck is there a hand? Why is that hand grabbing through the wall? Now I know why. Because that's got bell pepper plants in there, which landed in there by mistake when I accidentally had all the bell pepper plants that rolled through here. So that's what happened. Yeah, so it's grabbing bell pepper plants out of the wall. Okay. Let's take care of that. Oh, there's a claw going through the wall. That might be a problem. Yeah, let's get these out of here. So that way that claw doesn't have to keep clawing through the wall. Okay. So that's why that one keeps filling up. And I need to buy some more bell peppers and drop them over here. Or I might actually have some more bell peppers around there. There might be some more bell peppers on that pallet that I bought from earlier and I've not put in there. So, oh, no problem, Mr. Vodka. Thank you very, very much for stopping by and enjoy your stream. Hope everything goes good with it. Hope it goes better than mine is. Bell peppers. Okay, so now let's check over here. Do I have more bell peppers? There's cucumbers. There's bell peppers. Any others? No. So that's all we got left. Yeah, that'll pick it up because it can see there. All right, and then it'll spit that out into those. Yeah, because that one is also out, I'm guessing, or it's probably close. Oh, no, that one's got a lot. So apparently, that's interesting. So this one, the splitter didn't fill that because I guess the splitter saw that there was like stuff on the other side of the wall. So it didn't fill this. Interesting choice. I mean, it works, but that's a very interesting choice. And then we'll go ahead, take all this stuff, and we'll drop it over here by the cukes. There. That works. So, too many connections that make your brain go crazy. And that's, like I said, that was why I was trying to find a setup that I can make that is repeatable. So I can just keep on going right down the line, just zip right down the line and have something that I can keep duplicating and have it function. I feel like I now have something that is a repeatable setup. Like I can keep doing this and it seems like it works. The only thing that's a potential issue here is that this one is, I mean, that is picking bell peppers, but we got a bunch of bell peppers here that aren't getting picked. And it is in the range. I mean, that's in the range, so it should be picking those bell peppers, but maybe it's just busy picking these other bell peppers. I mean, these are all set up to pick bell peppers. Yeah, that's picking bell peppers. The one to the right of it is picking bell peppers. And this one is picking bell peppers. And then this should be picking cucumbers. And then this one would be picking cucumbers. Because I've not set up the other half of this this line yet. Now again, can I switch this? Potentially. And have it be 4, 4, and 4. I would need to, because I've got 9 machines right now. Maybe I can, I'm going to try it. So we're going to go like, we're going to do this. Brain continues to ponder. So let's do this. 3 more of these. And then 1 more picker. We'll need 1 more merger. A handful of straights. I think it'll be like another 3 straights. Oh, but those are going to be under their own, they're going to be under their own shopping cart. So 3 straights. And let's get the rest of that set of 6 set up like I had before. And so, like this. Okay. And then we've got another picker, which goes right there. And then the merge machine as such. And then a few straights. Okay. Then I've still got the 1 curve that I don't need. And then I got to speed these up too. Okay, so then these will go ahead and set up as all being, these are all going to be cucumber plants, any nutrient. Same thing here. And then same thing here. Okay. And then I need to get another nutrient storage and another seed storage for this. And then another few straights and another curve. I've got 1 curve, so I don't need the curve. I just will need a few more straights. We'll need a... what do I need? Seed storage, nutrient storage. Get 1 of those each. And then... what else am I looking at here? A few more straights, which are on here as well. Okay. I think that will work. Okay, so let's get all that. Now, I think I can just set that up here. And again, I've got to go seeds right, nutrients left. So seeds right, nutrients left. And then we'll go here. Perfect. So that's all sped up. The splitter is sped up. That's sped up. So everything is going nice and quick. That's getting filled up with cucumbers. The only other thing I got to do then is I could get some more nutrients. So let's buy another couple boxes. Well, I've got some nutrients here. I've got a whole bunch that are in stock. Yeah, I got a whole bunch there. And I think I've got a whole bunch of this over here too. Well, I don't have that much there. But I do have a whole bunch of so I can drop that there, and then grab a whole bunch of this. Oh, I lost my box, so let me grab another box. Just grab this as a start. Okay. All right. So that's that. So that'll take care of that. Close that out. So then the only other thing I'm thinking now, so let's take a look at our numbers again, see how everything looks. If we take a look here, we've got tons and tons of paprika sauce, but that number has not been growing. And the pickles have been staying pretty much right on. So, and Good Smasher, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. So yeah, we're selling through pickles like crazy at this point. So about the only thing we could do is just like let this thing run a long time and get a whole backlog and then do it that way possibly. I don't know. Nunya, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday to you. But this basically tells me what I want to know, which is I think I still want to go 6, 6, and 6. Because I feel like unless I let this run for like 20 minutes and let it just, yeah, 6 per cluster seems like it works. 4 is probably cutting it short. I feel like 4 would put me in a deficit. But 6 I think is good. Now it's going to get interesting because I'm going to run into the fence. So I'm going to, at some point in time, going to have to make the turn and keep going that way. But that's okay. I think it'll be all right. Because I don't want to try and set anything up over here because this is going to be like animal pens here. So I don't want to mess with that. I'll probably just keep on going with more and more plants here. I mean, I might be able to set up a second line somewhere around here, but we're not going to worry about that right now. That is way, way out there. So let's, yeah, let's try this. Let's go, let's get, well, you know what? No, I want to get into the chili business. I want to do that. So, Nunya, thank you so much for the 800 jewels. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Okay, so let's just start with half of the setup. So that's half of the setup there. And then it's going to be a couple of those. Then that takes care of the connection for the back picker, seed storage, nutrient storage, all that. I think that's all a start. So, I was your first. Oh, cool. Well, thank you for me being the first one you gave jewels to. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Okay. Very, very nice of you. All right, plant farms. I love the fact that the plant farms stack in your inventory. That everything stacks in your inventory. That is kind of cool. So you can just carry a whole bunch of stuff in here. I just can't carry the nutrient storage because I don't have 7 slots. Okay. Now, we're still good. Can still go this way. No problem there. Then pickers. Like that. Like that. And then that is, if I take a look at where this one's placed here, it is between supply arm and nutrient storage. So it does go here. Like that. There we go. So yeah, that splits the difference. Then go like that. Like that. And then did I buy my oh, I didn't buy the splitter. Shoot, I didn't buy the splitter. It was the only thing I forgot was a splitter. Yeah, I did not buy a splitter. Did I buy one? I don't think no, I didn't buy a splitter. I did not. Okay, so one splitter. 49 in 3 days from now. Hey, I remember 49. I was 49 once. I'm not anymore, but I was once. Okay. So same setup as before. Nutrient storage. Seed storage next to it. And then that's boom, boom. So this is here. So seed storage. Nutrient storage next to it. And then splitter off the front. And then we can go, no, splitter's in the wrong spot. Splitter's there. And then curve, straight, straight. Okay, so I've got one too many straights. Is that? Oh yeah, that does end up like that. So you have straight, straight, and then the other way you have straight, straight, straight. Yeah, so it's 5 straights for every one of those connections. Yeah, that's always the way it's been. Okay, got it. So 77, 71. There you go. I'm a little bit older, just little, but I don't feel it. That's the most important part. Age is just a number. And all these need to be updated as well. Did I do those? Did I hit those from this side? I don't know if I did. And where do I see the speeds on these? Somewhere on here there's a speed indicator. I don't know where it is. If I go down to the one on this end, where do I find a speed indicator on you? Or is there one? Maybe there's not a speed indicator. Maybe those just all are just default speed and you can just upgrade the level. Maybe that's what it is. Possibly. Same decade. Yes. Same one. All right, so you guys are going to be eventually... You're going to be chili plants. right. So there's all that. So this needs to be, that needs to be upgraded. All right, that's good. Yep. All right. I want level 2 machines always. Please just give me level 2 machines always. I would really be a fan of that. That would really be nice. And then you are picking chilies and also plant waste. You are picking chilies and plant waste. You are picking chilies and plant waste. There's all that. This picker is going to be picking chili plants and those nutrients. And I think that storage is like the storage boxes in the building, because it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it picks the things from the seed storage, so it doesn't keep putting it in there and then yanking it back out. It seems like that's the storage boxes that are in the factory. I feel like, because I've had that on and it hasn't caused any kind of infinite loop. So I think we're safe on that one. Like, it knows that it doesn't treat that as being what they call storage for the purpose of that machine. It's a different thing, it seems like. Okay, now we need chili plants. And then we need some nutrients. Do I have enough money for all that? I don't. Oh, shoot. Let me get rid of that. And then pick that up. Okay. And then just drop that right on the side. Whoop. Oh, yeah, because those are also set to pick up from the floor. Which is fine. If they're both picking up from the floor, I'm okay with that. Yes, that's ground box of storage items. I'm okay with that. That's no problem. I can deal with that. That just means that they're all working on the same task. I'm good with it. It doesn't seem like that's going to be slowing them down all that much. So let's see, 423, we can give this one more shot. So then this is going to change eventually to being, when I get to that point, this is going to change over to being hot sauce. This is going to change over to being hot sauce eventually. Once I get everything set up to do that. Which I don't think I've got the money to do it. So that's going to be the only problem, is having the money for it. And then at the same time, figuring out the last thing with the filters. So, yeah. No, that'll be fine, because I think I've got this. I think I've got everything with the filters kind of figured out. How much is the cannery? It's $2,500. So we've got to get into tomorrow in order to do it. So we'll get that going tomorrow. See if I can get that cannery set up for the... Get that cannery set up for the chilies. We'll set that right over here. I think this will work. See if I can line it up kind of like right off of here. And hopefully everything will be fine. Or let me see. How would I have to do this if I take a look at this? So this is filtering there. If it's good there. Oh, no. I would have to set it up off. I'd have to set it up off of here. Because I've got a success there. Or I'd have to maybe, the other option would be to put it off of here. And then I'd have to figure out how to rope those finished products back in. That would be another option. Or just put another filter somewhere in here. Or I could probably do it over here somewhere. Because right now it's trying to see if it's neither of those products, then it goes over here. Yeah. I gotta think about that one. Or maybe I set up one over here. I'm trying to not block that door to the extent that I can. But maybe I could put up another canner right over here somewhere. Maybe like right off of here, and then I can merge those products into that one. That might be the way to go. And yeah, just like slap a merger there, or slap a merger there. That might be what we do. And then have this filter for 3 things, have this filter for 2, and then the canner goes there. So we might do that. Steven Steele, how's it going? Great to see you. And Lightspeed, how's it going? Great to see you. So then I wouldn't even need another filter for that, I think. No, I'd need to, I still would. Uh-oh. Oh, it's you again. Hi, what's up? There you are, new farmer. You have another task for me. This one focuses on your total egg sales. Sell the required number of eggs and check the total carefully. Good luck, new farmer. See you later. Okay. How many do we need? 60? Oh, whatever. That's easy. Now, again, I need to take a look at this again. So this is going to be 3 and then 2. No. No, 3 and then... Oh, yeah. So I'd need to have this again go straight and right. Okay. I think I've got it. So let's get the filter first. So straight and right. And so something would then come off of here. I was originally going to use this filter, but I can't have it. Right now, the fails are going that way. The successes are going this way. So I could... And how's this one working? So what does this do? I basically had to find a way to get the chilies. What's the easiest way to route the chilies? And I can't use that because that's merging a whole bunch of stuff. So I can't do that. And not have this turn into... Not have it turn into soup. Try to keep it looking somewhat pleasant. If I had that factory expansion, I could just keep on pushing into there. That would be an option. But I don't have that. So straight and right. Let's do that. So we're going to buy another cannery. We're going to buy a is that? Oh, that does all go in here. So filter, straight and right filter. So let's see, straight and right. No, that's oh no, that's not under conveyors. What's that under? Utility? It's under utility. Yeah, straight and right. That's a B. And then we'll have however many curves we're going to have. Let's buy at least 4 curves. And let's buy at least 12 straights. That might be enough for this to start. So let's go with that. Spot in the line. Let's see. So if I did this, So, like, what's flying through here? I mean, I guess I could have that filter. I could change that to a filter. I could have that changed to a filter and have it. Ooh, that'd be interesting. So it would, because the merge still works as a filter, so I could set up a canner like right here. Be a little snug, but we could do that. That'd be something. Let's see if we can make that work. Let's grab all this stuff. Oh, Nunya. Thank you so much for going and doing a thing. That was mighty, mighty kind of you, because you went and did a thing. We got Bailey Coe, we got Daria Clark, we've got a Random Person, we got Psycho Seiko, we've got Rad Mama, that are all members of or returning members to the West Champaign Club, because you went and did a thing. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, so let's... Oh, can't go through that. So let's go ahead. We're going to take that out. Like that. So just set that like that for now. And then we're going to set up this entire line. So let's put up the cannery. Kind of like this. Where's the front? Okay, that's fine. So I can actually put that up kind of against the wall. That'll be no problem. So set it there. I'm good with that. That'll spit out. Where's that going to spit out? That will spit out there, so I can do that. That works. And then we're going to have you. You're going to make chili sauce. Hot sauce. Okay, so then I got to get this filter set up right before I do this. So you're going to be this, and you're going to filter for, oh man, that's trouble. You're going to filter basically for everything except chilies. Oh, that's no good. That's not really what I want. That's up. I'd rather have it, oh, maybe, yeah, I've got the wrong filter. I think I want right in front. I think I bought the wrong filter. Yeah, that's the dumb filter. Yeah, that's the wrong filter. So let's get that one on. I wanted true is right, false is front. That's what I wanted. I got the wrong one. I think it's the C. Yeah, right in front. That's the one I wanted. All right. So then that's right and that's front. So then that is going to be, if it's chili peppers, you go that way. And then we speed you up and then we make you better. So there it is. David! What's up? Great to see you. There we go. So then those are going to sit there like that because they don't know what else to do. Then that's going to spin there. And we're going to go here, go to some straights. I bought way too many. That's okay. We'll always use them later. Okay, then speed all that up. That's backwards. Is that a problem? That's facing the wrong way? Spinning the wrong way? That might be a problem. Might make it harder to do things. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, and then... Now, we'll go here and plop a straight right there and a curve right here. This little snug back here, that's fine. There's a little bit of breathing room. And then I do need one more straight. Okay, and then that needs to turn into a merge. Or then I need to put the merge there. Okay. Oh, I guess I could just put it in. Yeah, I could just input it there. That's true. Could do that. And then straight. Yeah, straight. Oh, I'm blocking it. What, I'm in the way? Is that a problem? Cool. Look at that. We got hot sauce. We got paprika sauce. We've got pickles. We got so much stuff going on. I don't even know what to make of it. Got stuff going all kinds of different ways. It's kind of nuts. Somehow it's working. Somehow it hasn't broken. I don't even know how that's true. Somehow it hasn't. Somehow it's working. Poor Otto still doesn't have his eggplant. That's a different story. Otto's like, am I ever going to get my eggplant? And it's like, no, you're not. So just suck it up and shut up. You're just not going to get eggplant. It's just that simple. Old Otto is just going to get even older while he waits for his eggplant. It's just that easy. So I hope he's good with it. And I was like, what is slowing this down? But I think it's just because I had all the other stuff back here. Oh no, this needs to be sped up. That's part of it. This is a machine. I'm not going to call it a well-oiled machine, but I'm going to call it a machine. Yeah, we're not going to call it well-oiled, but we're going to call it a machine. We've got pickles. We've got paprika sauce. We've got hot sauce. Somehow all the filters and mergers are all somehow working correctly. We're also making the plant waste there. That's all somehow working. There's my hot sauce right there. So that's happening. There's my paprika sauce. There's my chicken eggs. There's my pickles. It all somehow is functioning. It's a mystery even to me, but it's somehow functioning. So, yeah. There is something about a drone. Drone delivery station. Sells goods in bulk to business clients. Pick a delivery area. Fill the... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have one of these because was not ready to start doing deliveries to other people until I knew I could satisfy all the demand in my own place. I remember at some point that thing came up. Cozy!
Morning Rusty. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji. Purple heart emoji.
All the purple heart emojis. Thank you so much for that. And a very, very happy Friday, too, because you were in the future. I doubt that my chickens have nutrients. They probably have not had nutrients in forever. They've been nutrient challenged for quite some time. So I probably should give them some nutrients. Let's, yeah, and I don't have a nutrient storage over here. I really should set up a nutrient storage here for the chickens. I don't have that. So let's do that. Let's put up a nutrient storage for my chicks, because we have not ever done that. And that can actually even pull from the spot behind it. I only need one of them now. And can I also buy the supply? No, it won't let me buy that because you got to buy them on separate things. But then I'll do this. And then go ahead. Now, I think I can do this where you will... Let me do this. Open machine settings. So you will also pick up nutrients. Or is that you? Is that... No, is that... That is you. Yeah, because you do both. So you're going to pick up nutrients as well. And you can pick them up from storage, from the ground, from boxes. Oh, but you can't see it. That's right, you can't see it. Okay, so I've got to put it... Now, will it drop it straight in? That's the big question. Will it drop it straight in? So if I set the nutrient storage, let's see something here. If I do this, let me grab the nutrient storage. Let me see something here. Like if I set it there and then put nutrients in there, that probably won't do anything, but we're going to see. Well, it should. I mean, because it's within the range. Or is that... Oh, that's the other arm. Okay, that's that arm. Okay, yep. I thought they were connected to the same machine. That was my problem. I thought they were connected to the same machine. You. Ugh. Are you able to see that? Let's see. Do you see this? You do. Okay, so you see that. So you're going to pick up any nutrient. Okay. And you're going to pick it up from anywhere you see it. Or are you? One would think you would. Or is it because you can't... Well, you can see behind you. You can absolutely see behind you. Oh, well, it's on any nutrient. So it should pick up anything. Because that qualifies as any nutrient. Or is that... Or are there two different kinds of that nutrient? What one was that? Oh, that was the compost. Oh, okay. The compost. Well, that'll be good for the plants. I can at least drop that off. That's not a loss. That'll just go to the plants. Okay. So we'll drop that off over here. Because I don't even know how much of that I have here. I've got a bunch. Okay. That's fine. No problem. And then... let's buy a few of those. Okay. There you go. Now you got it. And then I could split that off. Why are you so slow? Why did I do that? Split that off and run that way. So split. Straight, straight, straight. I have the straights, so I just need a splitter. So let's do this. And then, let's pick that up. Oh, no. No, I don't want that. No. I don't want that. Because that's going to split and it's going to send the eggs the wrong way. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Because then it's going to take all the eggs and send them into the storage. So no, that's wrong. That's not right. So that needs to keep doing that. Let me think about this again. Because can it... No, it's got to output from there for sure. So that has to output. Filter front and back. That'll do it. Filter front and back. That'll do it. I got it. So I've got a splitter that I'll save for reasons. This is what I need. So let's do this. What am I doing? Oh, the brain's gone. It's completely shot. Completely shot. Yeah. Filter, yeah, back, front. So matches exit the back, rejects exit the front. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what we want. Matches exit the back, rejects exit the front. So then, if it is a nutrient, it goes backwards. If it's not, it goes forwards. Just like that. And you can go there. We leveled up. I don't care. Oh, you need to go there. Okay, and then cows, sure, whatever. Another time. That works. So then eggs go there. Nutrients go there. Everyone's happy. It should load that up when it thinks about it. So, it's what I've been saying all game. We leveled up. I don't care. There's too many things to worry about, man. Too much stuff to worry about. You're the one that I see. Okay. So then you're still looking at that picker machine. It is looking at that. So it's going to pick all that up. Oh, but it can't. Oh, yeah. But it can't see it. It's the old famous, it can't see it because it's behind it deal. Oh, that guy again. The famous, it can't see it because it's behind it. Okay, so we would have to take those and throw them in front of it because it can't see anything behind it. That guy. I mean, I could set up a picker to just, like, see next to it and spit it in there or put one there. No, maybe I'll do that later. For now, I'm just going to throw all these nutrients in here. The chickens are going to be so confused. This is why there's boxes of nutrients in their feed, in their pen. It's okay. Oh, and I'm throwing conveyors at them. Now they're really confused. Chickens were okay with nutrients, but when you start throwing conveyors at them, they're like, hey, stop it. So, I get it. I understand. I'd be mad too if I was a chicken. Someone starts throwing conveyor belts at me, I'd get pretty ticked off. Be borderline insulted at the entire process. There, just throw that there. It's probably too far. Got to get it closer. There. Or it might be because it's full. There. So that'll work. I just need to put drop zones in front of everything. Just find a drop zone in front of all my pickers. Just right there. Just drop zone. Again, is that the smart way to do it? Probably not. Do I care? Even less. There we go. How are we doing here? I've got 990 paprika now. I think we're good. I think we've got it. Hot sauce, however, I only have 32. Pickles, I have 155. We may have now hit the good sweet spot. It may now be there. Which is good. Because that means that at some point, I could then... What was I getting to say? What was I trying to say? I could see if there's anything I could do with peppers. And we're making good money now, so that's good. Recipes. Oh, that's the ratatouille, which I don't even have eggplants and tomatoes set up yet. So we're not anywhere towards that. So yeah, bell peppers are just doing what bell peppers can do. So until I get to the point where I have tomatoes set up have eggplant set up, and then I could start pondering the idea of ratatouille and shakshuka, which I don't have tomatoes set up. So that's kind of the next thing in the list, I think. So Lightspeed, take care of yourself. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. I feel good with what we've got. A lot of things happened here. And I think that a decent number of them are good. And like this paprika sauce, if I wanted to, I could sell it to the wholesaler. I'd take a major haircut if I did that, so I'm not going to do it. But I could if I wanted to. Like massive. Yeah. Yeah, the shakshuka is spendy. The thing is, I think in order to do that, I would probably need to get myself another chicken farm. And I also need to get the tomato set up because I don't have the tomato set up yet. So that's kind of where we are with all that. And I think at some point I'm going to need to start having this stuff turn and go that way. I'm pretty sure. But if nothing else, I've got a whole line of stuff here, and I feel good about it. I feel like it works. I feel like it's doing everything I needed to do, and it's not in front of the flipping door. That's also good. It's not in front of the door. And I don't know why that's there. Why is that there? Why do we have that like that? Instead of going straight out. Why is that not like that instead? It's probably because it's something we did at the very beginning when I was like dealing with stuff. It's my guess. So that should be like that instead of 3 curves in there. That makes more sense. So there we go. That's better. Oh, and then there's a few of these are not sped up. Okay. Yeah, there's a merger there. Yeah, that was from the previous setup. So cool. I probably at some point could have done that where I had I've got the wrong filter in here for this. I could have probably done that differently with that filter. But in the end, I think it's okay. It seems like it's working. This is chugging, man. This entire thing is really cruising. Otto's never going to get his eggplant, and that's okay. I think we're good. I think we've done some good things. We got paprika sauce. We've got chicken eggs. We got pickles, $27 pickles. We've got hot sauce. I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to take that one as a W and walk away with it. So, tomorrow's Friday. How did it get to be Friday already? Man, oh man, how'd that happen to be? So, let's see. Tomorrow morning on the Rusty Champagne 2 channel, we will have more Cat Mail Company as we work further and further down that final hallway. There's a break room that's off to our right, and then other stuff there. So we're going to keep on working on that. Tomorrow is the first Lady Fluffy Dragon and Cozy Game Space co-op playing Bookshop Simulator, which ought to be awesome. Definitely check that one out if you have some time, for sure. Make that one happen. And then tomorrow on the Rusty Champagne channel, stuff. We'll have things. I'll figure it out. We'll see what we got going on. So it'll be fun. That'll be the most important part. So, I'm tired. I'm gonna call it now. So as always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They're the bestest of them all, no doubt about it. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all of the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making this a very, very, very fun time. Thank you so much for that. Love all you guys. And we're going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching me try and figure out exactly what we need in this place to make it function, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. I just threw that up there. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious, you're never getting your eggplant silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.